And when you finally get to that point, when you master yourself and you finally get yourself in that position where you know exactly why you're doing something, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, and defeat ain't even part of the equation. Like, you know that you're going to be successful. Once you finally reach that peak performance level, you're dialed in. There's nothing taking you out of that. No one can convince you that you aren't exactly where you're supposed to be at.
When it comes to legalized bank robbing, I'm the best.
I'm going long in this breaker here. I'll take that. Going long in the order block. Make sure to take a partial here. It's almost like it's random. Stop above the balanced price range. That's a breakaway gap. This fair value gap should stay open. It's a breakaway gap. This is a breakaway gap, but this fair value gap here will take us higher. And thank you very much. Just like clockwork. Here we go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's go. It's a great Monday. Every day is a great Monday. Every day above ground is a great day. Man, I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling today? Feeling good, energized. Hopefully y'all got some rest over the weekend. W intro. Let's go. I'm going to get copyrighted, but I don't care. I have to trim that part out when I go back and edit it, but we back. Yep, we back. From Belgium, let's go Belgium. Shout out Belgium. Jaden, Marco, Ronnie, Z, Callaway, what's going on? Motive, Integral, Olu, Albert, who else? Chemo, Fatima, what's up Fatima? I see you. India, 7 p.m. in India. Okay. Shout out India. I've been getting a lot of messages from people in India. Supposedly India doesn't have like certain payment options, so that's kind of tough. Angola. Lucky Cat, what's going on? Elite Trading. J Mac. Let's go. It's a great day, man. Like, it really is a great day. It's a great day. How was y'all's weekend, man? How was y'all's weekend? I want to hear about y'all's weekend. I hung out with some friends, some family. Got a vlog. Vlog's going to be posted in a few hours after we get off of this. It's a two-parter, but part one of the vlog's going to be posted today. Blessed weekend? Absolutely. That's good. Love to hear that. Wasim, what's going on, Wasim? I see you. Met an old friend I haven't seen in a year. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know that was fun. Happy for you. That's what's up. What are you planning today? Today, I'm planning to catch up on these lectures, man. ICT lectures. I'm so behind. Not like it's a race or not like, you know, but I don't want to get too far behind in the ICT lectures to the point where, like, I can't go back that far in TradingView. You know how, like, you can't look at the 1 minute chart past a certain date in TradingView, so I'm trying to make sure I don't get that far behind. So today is really just going to be video editing, get that vlog up, chill with some people in the Discord, and then I got to catch up on these lectures. Bro, I'm on, let me check my notes, let me see. Right now, I'm on lecture 14, which is August 22nd. But I went on TradingView, and so far, it let me go back all the way to, like, August 15th, so I got some time. If you use the replay button, yeah, but, like, it's still, the 1 minute chart only goes back so far. Good morning, Hunter from Australia. Went to a roller rink in Brooklyn. Oh, that's what's up. Did not fall once. You better than me. I can't skate to save my life. Actually, I'm decent. Not ice skating, but I'm decent. Good morning, good morning. Blessed weekend. I'm doing good, Lexus, appreciate it. Been catching up on the 4-hour line. Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. Lecture 14, the one I'm on, is 4 hours. It's like 4 hours and 22 minutes. Brutal. Brutal, brutal. We'll get started at 9:40. I want to chat it up with you guys first. What's up, Andy? Good morning, Simon. Good morning, Jesus. New to Lifetime, let's go. Vishiro is your name? I think I remember you. I've seen you. Welcome to the family. Lifetime member, let's go. Here to stay. Love to see it. What's the plan for today? Any reads on tape yet? I haven't even looked at the chart. I glanced at it for like 5 minutes. I saw dollar going higher, NASDAQ going higher. That's about it. But I'm gonna walk down the higher time frame, I'll go through the different markets, see what it's looking like, and then we'll try to form a bias, walk down price between 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and we'll get up out of here. Simon, Lifetime member, let's go. Yeah, the ICT rants, they're pretty brutal. But like when I'm taking notes in the ICT lectures and he starts going on those rants, like you could tell he's not about to talk about price action for another 30 minutes. I'll just be like walking around my room. I'm still listening, but like I'm walking around my room. I have like a small little tennis ball I'm just throwing in the air, just like I'll just be laying on the floor. It's just, those rants be brutal. Lection 14 is good. Yeah, I'm about to am I on 14? Let me double check. Yeah, I'm on lecture 14. But I'm only like an hour in, so I still have like 3 hours left. But I think the next like 2 or 3 after that are only like an hour long, like 55 minutes long. So I'm going to try to finish most of those today. Get started in 2 minutos. I start playing with my cats. It's like you could tell when ICT is like about to get into his rant because he'll slowly start getting distracted. He'll slowly start talking about somebody else or somebody who's been talking mess. And I'm like, oh, shoot, here he go. And it's always when he's about to talk about something good, like he'll like start talking about order blocks or like something. And then he'll just bring up like Patrick Wheeling out of nowhere. I'm like, bruh, like forget about Patrick. Like get in, like come on, what are we doing? Oh my God, Lee. Or he'll start talking about breakers or something about macros, and then he'll just like get way off track. He's like, I was in Tanya's stream the other day. I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, talk about the macro. But yeah, we don't care about Patrick. Spill the sauce. Live stream's already 3 hours. Oh man, somebody pissed off ICT yesterday. He was on a rampage on Twitter. I had to mute my notifications. He was on Twitter all day, like from sun up to sundown. I didn't even read everything. I thought he was just coming back 1 or 2 tweets. And then it's 7 p.m. I'm like, damn, he's still tweeting? Like, he's still... Like, somebody must have... Man, stop playing with that, man. He's winning Robins. I don't care what anybody says. He's trying to get that $500,000 from Patrick signed, in contract, documented. He's winning the Robins. Y'all better stop playing with that, man. Stop playing with him. Hardest part about being his student, yeah. But like we always say, he's teaching for free, so his live streams could be 10 hours long. We really can't complain. He's doing it for free. And you gotta remember, the dude's like 50-something years old. He has a wife and kids. He has his own family. Like, he's set already. He has enough money, but he's still coming out teaching. Even though he's really doing it for his son, like, he's sharing it with us for free, so we can't really complain. All right, it's 9:40. I think it's about that time. No, he's fun. It's funny to watch on Twitter, but everything else is toxic. Like, I opened up Twitter for the first time because ICT tweeted, and I browsed on Twitter for like 2 minutes. Toxic. Nothing changed. I just see it's just a whole bunch of egos, a whole bunch of trash talk, a whole bunch of I'm better than you. I have the biggest this. My account size is the largest. It's so toxic. Man, I closed that app so fast. Twitter is so bad. But here we go, man. So real quick before we go through the higher time frame, it is Monday, no news Monday, so definitely a day I wouldn't be trading. Today I'm not expecting any kind of crazy price action. We have CPI on Wednesday. So combining those two factors, one is a no news Monday and we have CPI on Wednesday. I'm not expecting really the cleanest kind of market, the cleanest precision. Okay, I'm expecting majority of that weekly range, that weekly candle to be formed post 8:30 on Wednesday with that CPI number. And then we have PPI on Thursday at 8:30 as well. So Monday, today's trading, obviously tape reading. For those in the Discord, can you do me a favor? There's going to be new people who join in from YouTube who are discovering me for the first time. If they ask in the chat room, what trades have you taken? Have you taken any trades? Are you trading today? Can you please just tell them I'm not trading today? Because a lot of people don't know that I don't trade Mondays, and they're going to see this live stream for the first time and ask, where's your trade? What trade did you take? I'm not trading today. This is a tape reading stream, all right? Tomorrow, I sent the weekly schedule out in the Discord, but tomorrow we'll be trading 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. No, I said that wrong. Tomorrow, trading pre-market 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Wednesday, 10 o'clock to 11. Thursday, 10 o'clock to 11. Friday, 10 o'clock to 11 as well. And if needed be, we'll show up for the PM session on any one of those days as well. So that's what it's looking like for next week or this week. All right. Your Discord, yes, Discord's pinned in the top of the chat room if you want to check that out. So let's start off on the dollar index here. I sent out in the Discord, for those with access, I had a neutral bias, okay, because before this candle opened with today's trading, we were right here, and we pretty much closed at equilibrium between this low and that high, take midpoint of the range, pretty much right where we closed. So I had a neutral bias, but I did state preferably, okay, preferably best case scenario, I would like to see higher prices in dollar because I want lower prices in NASDAQ. I want sell side objectives reached for NASDAQ. So we're going to go ahead and mark out this fair value gap that we're trading inside of. And it's pretty much the only key level I'm really concerned with at the moment. 15-minute chart. Let's change this a little lighter. Okay, 15-minute. Look at the hourly. Clean this up a little bit. So we're above that daily SIBI. I'm watching to see if we can use it as support here. And if we can stay above midpoint, which is consequent encroachment. If we can do that and manage to work our way higher, then I'll be comfortable looking for lower prices in NASDAQ. But again, this is my first time looking at the charts really and actually breaking it down, so I don't even know what the NASDAQ is doing right now. All right, let's take a quick look at gold. Whoops. All right, gold still consolidating. All right, no bias for gold. It's been sloppy. Gold has just been wrecking people left and right. It's nasty. 15-minute chart. Yeah, it's just gold is not very appetizing right now, so we're going to go ahead and get off of that until it looks cleaner. I'll be watching it on my monitor, though. So are you going to do analysis? All right, who's talking crazy in here? Mickey? I'll give him one more chance. I'll give him one more. I just started the stream 10 minutes ago. Don't do that now. I'll kick you out of here like Messi. Lost my train of thought now. See, what was I doing? S&P. Actually, go euro dollar. Euro dollar looking bearish, which is good. If I want to see higher prices in dollar index, I want to see forex pairs working lower. We're getting that so far. 15-minute chart. And we do have sell side here on the daily. It's pretty obvious. Y'all saying chill. He need to chill. He talking about when you going to get to the analysis. The stream started 10 minutes ago. Slow your roll. We got all day. God dang. All right, so sell side there for euro dollar. See if we can reach that. That's pretty much all I care about. This fair value gap. See if we stay in the lower half. Right here. And then I don't look at news for Forex pairs. I don't have that euro dollar and USD CAD and all that for Forex pairs. So I don't know if euro can have high impact news. I don't know. I'm just going based off of price action. But I like how we failed to reach consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. I want to see if euro can get heavy and reach for that sell side on the daily chart. Trade Elite, what's going on? Let's see. Let's go to S&P. So here's ES. Retracing a little bit. We have this fair value gap here that we completely priced in, repriced to. So buy side was offered here, sell side offered here. Daily chart. We have a couple of old new week opening gaps or new day opening gaps here and here. So I'm going to have that on my chart. I like this one too. So these are the two new day opening gaps I'm looking at. I know somebody's going to ask later, where'd you get your new day opening gap? It's right here. But I'm sure somebody will ask in like 5 minutes. All right, so you can see the work around those levels currently inside of that range. Midnight opening price. Whoops, wrong one. Midnight open, 8:30 open. For those in the Discord, we just talked about this Saturday, our opening prices. So look where we're trading at right now. Either one of two things are going to happen today. One, we have a really trendy day where we don't come back beneath any of these opening prices, or we're going down. So straight from the webinar, keep that in mind. Let's go look at the Dow, and then we'll hop on the NASDAQ. Daily chart. Oh, new day opening gap here. So everybody always asks, like, how many new day opening gaps do you keep on your chart? How many new day, new week opening gap? Like, do you have 5, 4? How many do you keep on your chart? I don't keep any on my chart. I like starting my session with the blank canvas, but I'm just looking at which ones are in close proximity. So you may not be able to see this right away, but my eyes are like trained to notice these little gaps. So right there, right away, boom, that's a new day opening gap. What's the next closest one? We have this one here, and we have this one here. So that's how I draw my new day opening gaps. I don't like keeping them on my chart. That's just how I like to do it. All right. The Dow, you can see the work around those levels. Midnight opening price. And 8:30 opening price. You can see us stabbing beneath that, clearing out the sell side. And if Dow wants to get animated, we have buy side above this high, and then this fair value gap up here coupled with the bearish order block. So this price level here is your 15-minute SIBI low. Whoops. Alright, so I'm going to keep that on there. Now let's look at the NASDAQ and see what it's looking like. Alright, we have this balanced price range on the weekly chart. Single pass down with this fair value gap. single pass up with this fair value gap. This portion here is balanced. So I'm going to take the low. Here, I'll draw it out. But I'm seeing all of this as balance here. But I'm specifically focusing on the low, which is this candle's high. So weekly balance price range low. And let's see. Pretty much all I care about for the weekly. Let's go back to the daily. Old new day opening gap here. And that's pretty much all I care about on the higher time frame, 15-minute chart. $8.30 opening price there. 5-minute chart. Let's go back to 15. So far, this high, NASDAQ cleared it out. You're at high at 11 o'clock on a 15-minute chart. NASDAQ has already taken that out. S&P has yet to take that out. And then the Dow hasn't taken out that high yet either. So I'm watching to see does S&P and Dow want to match the energy of NASDAQ and take out its 11 o'clock high on Friday the 6th, or would that be possible SMT? So I'll be watching that on my monitor, see if we have the willingness to get up here. Now if Dow and S&P fail to take out their respective highs and starts to turn lower, then that's bearish, and then if dollar starts to look bullish, well, there you go, we're going down. All right, so we're going to sit tight on the 5-minute chart till about 9:55, 10 o'clock, and then we'll see what we get. Look at the reaction here, the low, the balance price range. Can you mark the equity open at some point in time? So I don't really look at the equities open. If you're talking about 9:30 open, I don't use that opening price, but I do look at opening range gaps to see if we open higher or lower. Matter of fact, let me do that. So we open, oh yeah, we're in a deep premium. We just, for those who, we just covered this in the webinar literally Saturday. So we're above the midnight open. We're above the 8:30 open. We gapped higher at the open. This is your closing price here on Friday. Opening price today at 9:30. Large opening range gap. So we're in a deep, deep premium. Y'all know what that means. Either we're going to have a trending day where we just higher, 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 or we're repricing back down to a discount and possibly consequent encroachment of this opening range gap. Too deep of a premium, too expensive. Everybody's going to want to chase this going higher. Everybody's looking for longs. I'm doing good. Appreciate it. Midnight opening price is just the opening price at 12 o'clock. If you're talking about new day opening gaps, it's the difference between the closing price at 5 and the opening price at 6. There's an hour gap in trading. So we have no news today. Let's see what we get. Let me look around the board real quick. Dollar index still staying so far above consequent encroachment of its daily fair value gap. Gold breaking lower just a little bit, nothing too crazy. The Dow may want to reach for its buy side. We just talked about S&P trading inside of its new day opening gap, so it's gonna sit tight, see what we get. Now I'm watching this fair value gap. Notice how this is like our first real inefficiency. So I'm going to take off this balanced price range level off real quick. But notice how we had this fair value gap completely repriced too. Okay, so sell side was offered here. We offered buy side on this wick. Come off. All of this is efficiently balanced price range. All of this efficient. So if you're looking in this price leg here, this is how I internalize it. So if we're looking back in this price leg, where's the obvious inefficiency? Well, if we know this fair value gap, this SIBI has already been redelivered, completely overlapped. Everything in here back and forth. Okay, fair value gaps have been covered, repriced in. This is all balanced, all balanced, all balanced until we get to where? Right there. That's like, it's like a little pocket. Okay, and then you have this fair value gap up here, but that's a little too exaggerated, especially for a Monday with no news driver. So I'm not really focused on that here, but this fair value gap has my attention because it's our first inefficiency in this price leg starting from this low to that high. So I'm watching this fair value gap here on the 15-minute. And it's also inside of the weekly balance price range. Relationship between Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ. Pretty much all the indices move or should move in the opposite direction of the dollar index, generally. Doesn't happen all the time, but those are the market conditions I like to trade in. Typically on Monday, it's common to see them moving in the same direction, and when that happens, that's when it could be a little bit harder to read, at least for me. This is just like Thursday's stream, was it? When we were in a deep premium, and I told everybody I'm not looking for anything going higher. I'm seeing all of this as a false rally, Judah swing, everybody chasing it going higher, and then we rotated lower and highlighted every PD array. It's looking like that same scenario. Trader Miguel, what's going on? Unicorn Queen, what's up? Why is my brightness so low? Hold on. Uh-oh, we got people doing promos in the chat. I'll allow it this time. All right, it's almost 10 o'clock. Let's drop down to 1 minute chart. Oh, look at that's nasty. Just found you about a week ago. How you apply? Appreciate that, Marquise. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I'm not looking for nothing higher today. This is one of those easy days where it's like, this is just like Thursday stream, whoever watched it. But 8:30 open. Who's making money? Who's making money right now? People who are longs. We haven't ran on any sell side. Once again, this is just like Thursday stream. I feel like I'm repeating myself. But this low here, this low hasn't been taken out. Equal lows here. Obvious sell side hasn't been taken out. This low hasn't been taken out. This low hasn't been taken out. This low, this low. So who's making money right now? What is everybody thinking? Go long. They want to buy it. Go long. Where are they going to put their stop? Underneath this low, underneath this low, this low. If I go long, where do I have to put my stop loss? It's probably going to be beneath an order block, which is in close proximity to this low. which is pretty close to these relative equal lows. Do I want my stop loss there when I know that everybody's trailing this going higher? Absolutely not. So this is when I like to look for shorts. But what if it rallies 500 handles higher? Then I'm not in that move. I wouldn't be in that move anyway because it's a Monday, but you get the point. So just like Thursday's stream, 9:30 open, 10 o'clock, that's your opening range. Your initial buy side is here. Now it's here. Initial sell side, relative equal lows. I'm going to take off this new day opening gap. This low here is higher than this low. So that's high probability sell side, relative equal lows. I'm looking at that as a target. Forget anything going long. Okay, this is just me talking. But they can have anything going long. I'm looking at sell side down here because I know that everybody's trailing their stops up. And we're way above that opening price at 8:30, way above that opening price at midnight. So I'm looking at this right here. This is your initial sell side liquidity. It formed during the opening range between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. And then this high up here, that's your initial buy side liquidity. So can NASDAQ continue to rally and do something like this all morning long until we get to about the lunch hour, 11:30? Sure, it can do that. I'm not comfortable trailing my stop underneath these lows without seeing some sort of run on sell stops first. Okay, so I'm not comfortable buying until I see something like this. And then you align that with time, like the 1050 to 1110 macro. Take out that low, then I feel comfortable buying something in here. But if we're just doing something like this all morning, they can keep that. I'm good. No problem, Rainer. Appreciate you tuning in. I just like live streaming, and people find it helpful, so it's pretty cool. Kill two birds with one stone, right? What do you think about trading today and tomorrow? Today and tomorrow, expecting kind of lackluster days. CPI on Wednesday is obviously the heavy hitter for the week. That's obviously where a majority of the volatility is going to come in the market and really move that weekly candle. So I'm not expecting anything too crazy today, but Wednesday post 8:30 I think would be the cleaner days, and then we have PPI on Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, and anything after 8:30 on Wednesday, that's when I'll try to get most of my setups in. I don't look at the hourly chart much if I don't need to. Daily chart, 15-minute, 5-minute is really all I need. We covered that in the webinar too, how to read the 15-minute time frame to frame setups. So just have the mind of a retail trader right now. Whereas everybody trailing their stops, you just have to ask yourself, who's making money? Who's making money right now? Because they're about to get smoked. And then if you remember, what do we want to see for dollar? We want to see us stay above consequent encroachment of what? This fair value gap on the daily chart. See that, use that support. Let's drop down to 15. 15-minute chart, taking out sell side, 2 down close candles, bullish order block, all occurring where? In the upper half of that daily fair value gap. That's bullish. If we can't even reach down to consequent encroachment and we start to move away, I like that. So if dollar is looking bullish, and NASDAQ is way above its midnight opening price and its opening price at 8:30, and we talked about what? This fair value gap here, which is your first inefficiency looking back in this price range, right, that we talked about. I'm not interested in taking anything going higher. And then I'm looking at gold and Forex. Here's gold, slowly looking like it wants to rotate lower. I'll really be convinced if we get through this down close candle, which is a bullish order block. And then you have euro dollar. Remember I said I want to see this fair value gap upper half stay open. That signs a bearish order flow. Rotating lower. I like the sell side here, and obviously that sell side on the daily chart. When I look at the hourly fair value gap, 15 minutes all I need. Hourly fair, you have to remember, I only trade between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So if the hourly chart is too broad, I'll look at the hourly chart if the 15-minute chart isn't giving me what I'm looking for. But do I need the hourly chart when I already understand we have a fair value gap here? Like, I want to narrow it down to the lowest time frame. That still makes sense. So I know dollar is looking bullish. I know NASDAQ's in a deep premium. And I see a fair value gap here that's pretty obvious. I don't need an hourly chart. I don't need it in this instance. I have all the insight that I already need right here in the chart. So yes, we have a fair value gap here, but you can narrow this down to a 15-minute chart right there, and that's all you need. The 15-minute chart's the bellwether chart. You can read and get a pretty good narrative for order flow and price action on the 15-minute chart. Where's everybody trailing their stop? Underneath this low here. Now if we accelerate, or if we can manage to get underneath this low, that initial sell side, my eye jumps immediately to this level here, which is just way too smooth. These equal lows, way too clean. Way, way, way too clean. Literally found your channel last night from your journaling video. Let's go. FK, love to hear it, bro. NQYM opposite direction during news. Summer conditions. What is balance price range low? It's on the weekly chart. Rainer, that's what's up. Just got here. What's the bias? I want lower prices in NASDAQ. I want to make a run for sell side because everybody's making money going long, and we're in a deep premium. We opened higher at 9:30. We're above that 8:30 opening price. We're above, we're above that midnight opening price. And as of right now, dollar's not showing anything that's strongly bearish. So what do we do here? We made a higher low than this low here. So what's that? More sell side being engineered. Everybody's trailing their stop losses underneath these lows. Would I feel comfortable buying the market when I know that? Absolutely not. We're working inside this small little fair value gap here, coupled with two up close candles. Patience is admirable. Patience is everything. Patience is everything. Appreciate that, Callaway. Thank you. Patience is everything. Once you understand that you just need one good trade a week, it's a lot easier to sit on your hands. A lot easier. And it's more fun reading price action. Like, I look forward to Mondays. I know I'm not going to make any money on Mondays because I'm not trading, but I love reading the price action. I look forward to it. I enjoy it. Patience, exactly. I got to get that on a t-shirt. Patience. I like that. I'm gonna write that down actually. I never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Where's mine? Need to get that on a bracelet or something. I like that pump up right there. Patience. Patience. Let's see. So we're above the 10 a.m. open, we're above the 8:30 open, and we're above the midnight open. And dollar index is looking very strong. Here's dollar. These highs for dollar, obviously way too clean, too smooth. Rarely does the market top like that, so I want higher prices in dollar, and NASDAQ is in an extremely deep premium. Again, for those who tuned in late, we gapped higher, and we're above all three opening prices that I like to look for. It's expensive. Not saying we can't have a trending day where it's just higher, 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 higher. But this isn't a market that I would personally, this isn't a market that I would feel comfortable buying. Because I know that everybody else is buying. You DM me, I'll check my DMs after the stream. On Instagram or Discord. My DMs are kind of all over the place. I respond to every single one of them, but it's been getting kind of crazy. So everybody's seeing this large energetic price move. Where they're trailing a stop underneath this low here. And if we make another short-term low and move away, where's the stop going? Underneath that low. I'm going to take out this weekly balance price range. Clear off my charts a little bit. I'm putting on this 15-minute fair value gap. So this is your 15-minute CB high. And this right here is your 15-minute CB low. Now, this is how I get sort of a read for order flow. Whenever we get a large fair value gap like this, preferably, I want to see that stay open, especially this fair value. If we don't leave this fair value gap open, we're going for sell side down here and here. But if we get a large, quick expansion like that, if I'm bullish, if I'm looking for higher prices, I want to see this stay open to take us higher. So the fact that we're already breaching consequent encroachment, if we get a close past midpoint, I'm watching this fair value gap here. If we trade to this, because I'm seeing this as a breakaway gap, if I was bullish, I would definitely want to see this whole fair value gap stay open. If we trade down here, I'm looking for sell side, and I'm looking for sell side. So for bullish order flow, BISIs, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiencies, you want to see the lower half stay open. If the whole fair value gap stays open, you're really bullish, you're really on side. So I'm watching midpoint of this fair value gap, and I'm watching this one here. Do we leave that open? If we trade to it, I'm looking for our initial sell side. And somebody asked, why is the initial sell side? Is sell side liquidity formed during the opening range? The first 30 minutes of trading after the opening bell, 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Sell side formed, 9:40. And we've already ran out the initial buy side. So if you put on that same time window, Here's your buy side, your highest high formed between 9:30, 10 o'clock. This high here, we ran that out. Sell side here. This is what I'm looking for. Again, not saying we can't have a super trending day where it's just going higher, higher, higher. Not saying that can't happen, but I'm not really interested in that idea right now. But of course, I could be wrong. And then those who are in the webinar on Saturday, these three, 10 a.m., 8:30, midnight, look what we're currently trading at. Only two things are going to happen. We trend and keep going higher, or we're going down. It's that simple. We just covered that. So this is a good day to apply what we just learned. Dow took out its buy side, about to trade into that 15-minute fair value gap we outlined. So we take a quick look at the Dow. Whoops. That CB here, just about to trade into that, and remember, coupled with the bearish order block, which is this up close candle. So keep an eye out for that. I'm doing good. That's him. I'm doing good. Appreciate it. Thanks for asking. How you doing? I love Mondays, man. The weekends are so just therapeutic, taking time away from the charts. Vlog being posted today at let me see, at 1 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. It's vlog number 2, part 1. I got my mom in here. What's up, mama? I was wondering when you're going to wake up. I sent you that link like 20 minutes ago. I was waiting for you to comment. You missed the intro again. You missed the whole intro. You could rewind the live, though, and go watch it. But we're just calling the market is about to hit that sell side that I talked about. I know you probably don't know what that means, Ma, but just know that I called it in advance. Everybody say hi to my mom, man. Mama trades. Mama trades in the house. You see that red line, Ma, they're about to hit, labeled initial sell side liquidity? I called that in advance. I know you don't know what it means, but just know I'm like that. Mama trades. Mama trades. I'm going to send you the vlog, Ma. I'm posting that vlog today. I'm going to send it to you. I'm posting it at 12 o'clock. Everybody treating my mom like a celebrity. What mic do I have? This microphone is called Fivine. Got it from Amazon. If you message me in Discord, I'll send you the link. It was like $60, I think. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thank you, Fatima. Appreciate it. Fivine, yeah, Fivine is really good. It's really good. All right, so looking at gold, gold is looking heavy. Take a quick look at the dollar index again. Dollar still trading in the upper half of that daily fair value gap. And if we go back to a 5-minute chart for NASDAQ, okay, let's go to 15. Again, we went through this whole price leg here. If you look back in this range, where's price inefficiently delivered? It's super obvious right here. All of this is balanced, has been efficiently delivered both buy side and sell side until you get to this point here. We only delivered what? Sell side delivery on this single pass down. What are we missing? Buy side delivery. We get that straight from the opening bell at 9:30, buy side, repricing all the way to the high of this fair value gap. And then almost like it's magic, you get your initial sell side. Remember, who's making money? And then remember, if I said, if we accelerate underneath this low, where's my attention? These equal lows down here, way too clean. Way too smooth, way too clean. Ma, I hope you're taking notes. This is good stuff. We gotta get you on the charts, Ma. So, retail getting knocked out, relative equal lows, clearing out that initial sell side formed between 9:30 and 10 o'clock there. Now I'm watching to see, do we have any speed or do we have a willingness to get the equal lows down here? Best case scenario, not saying this is going to happen, but best case scenario, I like us getting back beneath that midnight opening price. But this right here, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now at this point in time, if NASDAQ were to work higher, and let's say dollar's looking bearish and everything else is looking bullish, I would feel comfortable taking longs knowing that we took out initial sell side between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. At this point in time, if we were to work away and everything else is looking decent, I would like taking longs because I know we just knocked out retail. This is exactly what I was waiting to see. It's perfect. But I'm still watching these lows down here. A one-on-one session, mentorship, private mentorship. Might start trading my real account, feeling a bit confident with these markets. Let's go. Whenever you're ready. There's no rush though. Oh no, Elijah, it's the 5-vine. I don't even know. It might be the K688. I have to check my Amazon thing. Let me check. For anybody who's new, join the Discord. I know we have a lot of new people in here who are just now seeing me for the first time. Discord link is pinned in the top of the chat room. Click that. There's free access. There's a monthly option. There is a lifetime one-time payment. And you're in the Discord for life, daily live streams, all that good stuff. So click the link in the top of the chat room, and I'll give you a nice warm welcome inside. But let me see. All right, so now that we cleared out initial sell side, the business has already been finished there. So we're going to gray that out. All right, whoops. And now I'm looking to see, do we have the willingness to get down here? I'm not demanding that. I'm not requiring that because this is what I really wanted to see. Anything below that low is just extra sell side and then midnight open. Now, a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of requests like, can you teach the 2024 Kalos model? The Kalos model is panning out right now. 7 a.m. Okay, this is Kalos model I'm about to go over. So if you want to start screen recording this, it's finna get good. You could watch this back later. This live is going to be saved on YouTube. But Kayla's model, attacking equal lows and new day opening gaps, okay, after 7 a.m. But simpler terms, targeting equal lows and equal highs that form after 7 a.m., meaning we're not looking at any buy side prior to 7 a.m. I'm not looking at any sell side here. I don't care about that. 2024 ICT model, put 7 a.m. on your chart. Once you have that, where is it too clean? Well, we've already talked about that. Equal lows here, too smooth. Equal lows here, way too smooth. Equal lows here, way too smooth. So the market is going to gravitate to areas of price action where it's too smooth. All of this has been made jagged. It's rough up here. We've already done so much damage on the buy side, and we're in a deep premium. High taken out here, high taken out, high taken out, high taken out, high taken out, reaching the high of that 15-minute fair value gap that we talked about. Kayla's model, 2024 model, 2024 ICT model, whatever you want to call it. 7 a.m. here. Where is it too clean? Here, 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 and then best case scenario, getting back beneath that midnight opening price, and then finding setups that you're comfortable taking anywhere in this price run, targeting levels that are too smooth post 7 a.m. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now, this fair value gap, seeing that as a breakaway gap / measuring gap, preferably, I want to see this entire fair value gap stay open. Best case scenario, okay, stays open, but I at least want to see the upper half. So if you take midpoint, I'm not going to draw it out. I already have enough on my chart. But if you take midpoint of this large fair value gap, allow for price to trade in the lower half, but I'm watching to see if we can leave that upper half unfilled. If we leave the entire fair value gap unfilled, that's bearish, that's really heavy, and we're really likely to get down here. And then remember, for those who are in the Discord, who are in the webinars on Saturday, exactly what we covered panning out. Notice where we're trading at here. We were above that 10 a.m. open, above that 8:30 open, above that midnight open. Where are we going? We're going down. It's too easy. This stuff is too predictable. And we haven't ran any sell side. Everybody wants to buy. Everybody wanted to buy. Everybody wanted to go long. I know some people probably tried to buy this fair value gap or this one here. I wanted to see sell side blasted through. Okay. You don't want to be part of the group that's buying when everybody else is buying. And then remember that opening range gap? So let's take off 7 a.m. See how much higher we gapped open? So we closed here with Friday's trading, and we opened all the way up here at 9:30. So we just traded back into that opening range gap. Just do this. That's the opening range gap high. We just now traded into that. So now I'm watching to see, do we have the willingness to reach quadrants on this now? So what that looks like. I have too much going on. Clear all this off real quick. But you want to run quadrants on this because this is way too much of a gap. So take the closing price there, the opening price here, get your quadrants. So here's your upper quadrant, 25%, midpoint, consequent encroachment, lower half, 75% lower quadrant, and then you have the close. I'm watching to see, do we have the willingness to reach at least that lower quadrant here? So that price level is about 18,580, we'll call it. All right, so I'm going to take that off my chart and put back our sell side. But just know, once we reach 18,580, that's our first quadrant. And then you want to watch to see, can we trade down into consequent encroachment? A little gem, the ICT drop. Whenever you have a gap up like this, there's a 70% chance that we're repricing down to consequent encroachment. Happens 70% of the time. Let's go back to electronic trading. So my focus, what I'm looking at right now, this up close candle as a bearish order block, and I'm watching to see if this fair value gap stays open here. Preferably, I don't want to see this high taken out. So this is how I'm looking at this price action. See all these wicks in here? It's a lot of back and forth in here. Wicks up and down, up and down, up and down, up close candle, up and down. So I'm seeing all of this as balanced price range right there. I'm seeing all of this as balanced. I don't see any need to get above this up close candle. Okay, I want to see the offer resistance. I'll treat that as a bearish order block. And then the logic again is I don't want to see this fair value gap traded to. So we have a breakaway gap, and just beneath that we have a balanced price range. So my focus down here. This is a freaking master. Y'all better join that Discord. This is a master class. God dang. Oh my God. This is fun though. This is really fun. Ma, are you watching or you already cut the stream off? Because it's getting good. It's getting good. There you go. I don't trade Mondays. I don't trade Mondays at all. I only trade Tuesday through Friday. So I'm live trading tomorrow, pre-market, for full access members in the Discord. This is just a free tape reading stream. Hopefully I can help some people learn a few things. But tomorrow through Friday, I'll be live trading, pressing buttons for those with access in the Discord. There's your sell side. And now I'm watching C. We have the 830 opening price here, but it's also relative equal lows. So I'm going to take off that opening price and just label it as sell side liquidity. Pop your I'm about to. I'm not finna. So, sell side here. Wasn't looking for anything going higher. Not looking for anything going long. Because everybody else is looking for longs. Initial sell side, relative equal lows. We have relative equal lows here. Now, if we were to get back beneath that midnight opening price, I would be done for the day. That's all I need. I'll be content. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it? Or did you forget? Uh-oh. I think y'all might have forgot. Oh my goodness. Mm. Are y'all having fun? 'Cause this is a whole movie. This is a whole movie. Upper quadrant of that opening range gap to the tick. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, random, right? Absolutely perfect. So now you're watching. This right here is enough. Like from this high to this low, that's enough price range. But now at this point, I'm watching to see, do we have the willingness to reach consequent encroachment here, which is what? 18,536 even. So if we put all of this back on, I might need to start trading Mondays again. Shoot. I'm just kidding. Equal lows. Best case scenario, if you remember, that midnight opening price. Fair value gap. What is signs of bearish order flow? Leaving what? SIBIs, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency open. You want to see this stay open, or at least the upper half. Institutional order flow entry drill. This candle opens, just pokes its head up above a tick or two inside this fair value gap. That's heavy, heavy order flow. That's what you like to see if you're short. You want to see this fair value gap stay open. You don't want to see this balanced price range traded above. You want to see this fair value gap stay open, or at least the upper half. You want to see up close candles offer resistance and take us lower. Into what? Sell side liquidity. And if you're trading Caleb's model, sell side liquidity after 7 a.m. What all pictures do you include in your notes? You could check in the Discord. I share my 2024 notes in the Discord. I'll probably post some again. Maybe tomorrow. I think my mom turned off the stream. She hasn't commented. She just missed out. What are we doing here when we fall just short of that sell side? What are we engineering? Relative equal lows. That makes me even more confident that we're likely to tag this, because if we were to leave this in place, what are we doing? That's a triple bottom. This low here, this low here, this low here. Do we like to see triple bottom stay in place for long? Absolutely not. We want to see that blasted through, preferably with a lot of speed. Whenever I see large liquidity pools like this where it's just way too smooth, I want to see us rip through that, preferably one candle, and just completely just no remorse, and then reach that midnight opening price. Okay, she's still here. Okay, I'm just making sure. You're a little quiet. That's what's up. We're just calling it to perfection, Ma. That's all it is. Just calling it to perfection like we do. Ma said, "Don't be assuming." I don't know. She be busy. The notebook you showed, where those pictures? Oh, those were screenshots, TradingView screenshots. I just screenshot it, then I print it out. I have a printer here in my apartment. I print it out, I cut it, and I glue it into a notebook. But it's just TradingView screenshots. But I don't do that anymore because the ink for my printer is way too expensive. It's way too expensive, way too pricey. So I just save all my screenshots digitally on a flash drive and in Google Drive. So I love this right here. I love how we're stalling to take out this low, because people who trade retail nonsense and they're seeing this as support, they're drawing something like this on their chart. And they're saying, look at all this support here. We bounced here. We bounced here. They're probably including this low. Like, we bounced here. We came back. We're bouncing again. Retail wants to see this thing go higher from here. I want to see a lot of speed and completely blast through that and fade that logic. Because where's the focus? If you remember, best case scenario, beneath that midnight opening price. That's best case scenario. I'm working and watching. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. If you tuned in late, definitely rewatch the stream. I'm going to keep it up. Remember, I'm looking for a lot of speed underneath these lows. You want to see us rip through that. You don't want to see us just stab beneath that low and then retrace. You want to see us completely just, like, take their head off, basically, without sounding too crude. Yeah, Elijah, it's a good mic. It's a good mic. I need to get a case for it, though, because when I go different places, it's kind of like hard to travel with it, like pack it up. But I think they sell those on Amazon too. All right, so I'm watching the speed at which we take out this low. You want to see fast candles. Almost something like that, right? Godly. Doing physics while watching. Oh yeah, I forgot school's in. Watching live streams while in class. That's something I would do. I'm not gonna lie. Must be random. It must be. I was getting a comment. I got a comment yesterday in one of my videos. The guy was talking about how ICTs are fraud and its concepts don't work. And I just told him, like, it works for me. And I'm teaching other people and it's working for them. And he was like, well, it's going to fizzle out eventually. He was like, enjoy it while you can. I'm like, bruh. I just said, I'll pray for you. If we get beneath that midnight opening price, 18,500, that's a nice round number, nice round institutional level. That would definitely have me done for the day. I don't care if NASDAQ drops another 200 handles, 300, 500 handles. 18,500 is the day for me. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Glad I joined the Discord today. Really helpful. That's what's up. Join that Discord if you're not in there. I'm telling you, it's the best Discord out there. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's the least toxic. Everybody in there is just trying to make their money, get better. There's resources in there for you. I'm telling you, the webinars are golden. We literally, all this, whoever was in the webinar Saturday, as soon as you see me slap on the opening price at 8:30 was about the same level of the sell side. I just took it off. But as soon as you saw me, slap on that midnight open, that 8:30 open, and that 10 a.m. opening price, and you see us trading down here, using what we taught and what we learned in the webinar on Saturday, you understood we're going down, we're going lower. And we talked about that. Everybody's chasing going higher. Everybody wants higher prices. Retail's doing what? Trailing their stop losses where? Equal lows, this low, equal lows, this low, equal lows, this low. This was that initial buy side, your highest high formed between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. That's your opening range, buy side liquidity. We run that. Whoever trades turtle soup, whoever trades false breakouts, we're trading to the high of the 15-minute fair value gap. We get this massive pump here. Everybody's going to chase it. And we've cleared out initial buy side. That's your turtle soup sell. Me personally, I don't like trading that way. I'm not at that point where I can just sell as soon as we're going up above a high like that. I like this fair value gap. You have the breaker, high, low, higher high. This wick here, you can go short there, expecting this fair value gap to stay open. That's it. That's literally it. Now, I only care about the midnight opening price until 11 o'clock. So, incorporating time, London close, I want to see us tag that midnight opening price the next, 18 minutes. So, 18 one-minute candlesticks. And then, had I been short in the breaker or anywhere in this order block, expecting this fair value gap to stay open, institutional order flow entry drill, remember bearish order flow, you want to see fair value gap stay open. Had I been short, I want to see my targets hit by 11 because we're entering London close. So that 10:50 to 11:10 macro typically brings a retracement or a reversal. 11 o'clock usually forms the opposite end of the daily range. So that's something to put in your journal. That's just something ICT taught. The midnight opening price, it only extended till 11 o'clock because that's London close. Because once you enter that lunch hour, different things take place. Like bread and butter. I'm trying to set, man. Sparhawk, that's what's up. And then if y'all remember, this is a master class I'm trying to tell y'all. Consequent encroachment of your opening range gap, 18,536 even. I'll put that on my chart. 18,536 even. $536. So that is your opening range gap, consequent encroachment. And again, there's a 70% chance if we gap higher at the open like that, there's a 70% chance, 70% chance that we trade down to midpoint of the opening range gap. And that's a little clustered. Do that like that. Are you still entering on the 15-minute? I never trade the 15-minute. I trade on the 1 minute. I use the 15-minute for logic. And then again, somebody asked earlier, how come you don't look at the hourly chart? There's no need. This fair value gap here is all you needed. That's all you needed. The logic was already, we're in a deep premium. I didn't need an hourly chart today. I look at it sometimes, but I didn't need it for today. That's really it. Oh, you meant Andy? Okay. And a little bit more NASDAQ. It's a little bit more. Little bit more. Tell Mama Trade she did a good job. Appreciate that, 20. I'm sure she's reading the comments. If she's not too, oh, she's probably working, but appreciate that. She did a great job. Make sure to check out the vlog. I'm posting the vlog. What time is it? I'm posting the vlog in about 2 hours at 1 o'clock Eastern time. 1 o'clock Eastern time. Vlog part 1 is going to be posted. Part 2 will be uploaded in about a week or so. I know everybody's been asking, when's the next vlog? When's the next vlog? Part 1's going to be posted tonight. Or like literally in a couple hours. So once we tag that midnight opening price, I'm going to call it a day. Me personally, had I traded today, I wouldn't be interested in anything after we reach that midnight open and the opening range gap consequent encroachment. This was more than enough. I'll be content. So before we get off of here, join the Discord if you're not in there already. There's free access with limited channels. If you just want a community, a chat room, there's free access. If you want to watch me trade live, press buttons, show my executions Tuesday through Friday. Okay, join full access, or you could join the lifetime. It's one-time payment, and you're in the Discord, and you're in the live streams for forever. So if that's something you want to be a part of, click the link in the top of the chat room. It's pinned. Head over there, and I'll see you inside. Make sure you invite your friend over. I don't know who you're talking about. Let's see. 20, don't get kicked out now. Do you think simulating a funded account in demo paper trading? Don't do a funded account. Don't do a funding challenge. Don't do anything like that until you're profitable on demo for at least 3 months. That's what I recommend. That's what I recommend personally. Like and subscribe. I got mama in here watching. I send the live stream schedule every weekend in the Discord. So if you want to see what times and what days I'm live trading or tape reading, join the Discord, and I have my whole schedule in there. I send it out every week. Nobody tape reads like Tremaine, I'm telling you. We did this last week, Thursday NFP. It's the same exact thing. Go watch live stream. I titled it NFP Thursday. Go watch that live stream, and you'll realize it's the same exact thing. It just did the same exact thing. Wasn't looking for anything going higher at all whatsoever. Even if it did, even if NASDAQ rallied 100 handles, you heard me say I'm not interested in taking anything going long. And there you go. There's your midnight open, and right about there, there's your consequent encroachment of your opening range gap. Just like we drew it up, highlighted ahead of time. And there you go. That right there, my charts are closed for the day. I wouldn't care about lunch. I don't care about the PM. That right there, I'm done. Best case scenario, 18,500, but I'm not demanding that. You don't need that. We're already entering London close in that 1050 to 1110 macro, which could bring retracement. So that's it. That's it, man. Share the live with other traders. I know people out here could really use this information. If you have a friend, family member in other Discord groups, I don't care. Share my videos in other Discord groups and bring them over here, because we're the best Discord and we need more people in there. Tanyata, if I'm saying that right, appreciate it. Unicorn Queen, good stuff. Callaway, appreciate it. This was fun. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It is recorded. It's going to be saved. I want this live stream in every Discord that's out there, because if your instructor or Discord leader or whatever isn't calling it live, but they're charging $500 for a course, those people who are in that Discord are in the wrong server. Send them over here to the dark side, because we take care of people over here. All right, click the link in the top of the chat room. If you're not in there already, I'll take some questions. I haven't really took a lot of questions today. I was too busy going over the chart. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we get off of here? It's not even 11 o'clock yet, so I'll stay on for like 5 more minutes. I see everybody making money. That's what's up. Where to start learning ICT? Anything. Any playlist from ICT will make you money. It's just about how you study and how you take notes. 500 away from passing the combine. Let's go. Yeah, listen to 20 or switch. If you don't have lifetime, what are you doing with your life? One-time payment, and you're with me every single day for as long as I have the Discord, which is going to be a pretty long time. Look at the reaction after reaching consequent encroachment in the midnight opening price. Where would have been a good entry for today? I like this breaker. Anywhere inside this down close candle. High, low, higher high, down close candle is a breaker. You could short as soon as we touch it here. You could short this candle here, short this candle here, this candle, and I'll put my stop above consequent encroachment of this fair value gap here. Why? Because I'm expecting that to stay open. I don't even want to see that traded too. So shorting the down close candle, stop loss here. If you trade turtle soup, you could sell above this high when you touch the 15-minute fair value gap. You have a small little fair value gap here if you trust selling that there. Smaller entry. But this breaker, that's something I would have been comfortable trading. But I don't trade Monday, so shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? We'll trade tomorrow. 1050 to 1110 macro brings a retracement. Usually you'll form the opposite end of the daily range during London close. What is the buy entry? I'm not looking for anything going long. Chart should be closed, in my opinion. The live is boring in a nice way. Yeah. No, we don't have flashing lights. We don't have dollar signs and half-naked girls in the back of the live stream. We just call the market live because we're just here to make money. Anything extra is a waste of time. How do you know it won't retrace higher? Just breakaway gaps, logic, reading order flow. Shots fired. I don't know if there's live streamers doing that. I know there's live streamers who have like a whole DJ playing in the background while they trade, but anything to distract the audience from their inability to read price action, I guess. Bro, this is starting to become too easy. If price were to have retraced a bit earlier, what would it have looked for bearish? If price were to have retraced a bit earlier, where would you look for bearish silver bullet? This fair value gap here, if you're looking for a silver bullet setup, you have this fair value gap up here and this fair value gap here. I'm sure you can find an entry here on like a 30-second chart, 15-second chart. I don't have access to that, but I'm sure there's a fair value gap entry here. And then targeting sell side, bang, bang, and then leave a runner for the midnight opening price. My goal is time and money. Exactly. First fair value gap after 9:30. That's what's up. And that's what's up. Feels good at first day with 83-point profit. That's what's up. Now, Andre, if I'm saying that right, that's when you close your account. Too many people, they have a green day and they still trading. You just made 83 points. You should not be pressing the button for the rest of the day. Take that home with you. Even though it's a demo, you walk away with that win. A lot of people, they get a winning trade and they're still trading. Just stop. You finish your job as a trader is to make money. If you made money, why are you still in there pressing buttons? You finished. You give yourself a pat on the back, close your laptop, and go about your day. You did your job, which it was to bring money home. So, not financial advice, yeah. First live tape here, but waiting for the first live full access tomorrow. For new lifetimes, I send out a link in our private chat room for full access members or lifetime members in the Discord. I send out that link. We're trading pre-market tomorrow, and I'll send that out. So, but you only have access, obviously, if you have access. Pipes trades, no problem. Like the lives, let's go. How could you manage your stop on a turtle soup? Just give it a little bit of breathing room. I don't trade turtle soup, so I'm not gonna act like I'm not at the point where I could trust selling above this high. I like the idea of price going lower, but that's something like even ICT said himself, like that takes years and years of experience to get to that point where you could just sell, bang, and then trust it going lower. But best believe I'll get to that point. Just stay tuned. Yeah, exactly. Take that 80 and go home. 10 a.m. reversal was like a charm. This was a masterclass. Go back. If whoever joined in late, what's up, Timothy? Whoever joined in late or you didn't watch this thing from the open, and go rewatch the live. I promise you'll learn something. And for those who were in the webinar, how do you prevent a few of those losing trades? Stop trying to buy this fair value gap up here. Don't look to buy this fair value gap. Don't look to buy this Y. We're in too much of a deep premium. That's a great way to filter out some of your losing trades. If you're above that midnight open and you're above that 8:30 open and you're above that 10 a.m. open, don't look to buy it. If it rallies without you, who cares? But 90% of the time, you're going to get this here, a rotation lower. And then you have to ask yourself, are we likely to have a really trending day when we have CPI on Wednesday? Probably not. Probably not. So you have to factor in the economic calendar as well. Yeah, make sure you go watch it. Watch it, share the live. I know you guys are in other Discord servers. If they're not calling it live, then free those other people in the Discord servers, because they're probably spending way too much money for an educator that can't show it real time. So send this link in other Discord servers. I don't care if that's a little toxic. I'm trying to help people, and if I feel like other teachers, other traders are leading other traders in the wrong direction, they need to come over here, because I actually care about y'all and I actually want to see y'all make money. So share this, friends, family, other servers, social media, wherever. Love all y'all tuning in. This was a lot of fun. I'm about to get this vlog posted in a little bit. Make sure to check that out. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the link at the top of the chat room. If you're not already in the Discord, I promise it's the most supportive community. It's the least toxic community. And you'll get what you're looking for, I promise. Background colors in the Discord in the frequently asked channels section. Full access and lifetime members in the Discord. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Remember, pre-market, we're not trading after the opening bell unless we need to. If I get a win pre-market, we're done for the day. So remember that we're up early tomorrow. And I think that's it. Love y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. Full access. I'll see you all in the live stream tomorrow at 7:30. All right. Peace.